Welcome to day two here, and two strong teams from the Gymkhana Sports Club at Hubballi are taking on against each other in the IndusInd Bank Presents Women National Tournament organized by Kabi and Samarthanam. Yeah, two strong teams I was talking about is definitely Rajasthan, who won their first match yesterday. Massive victory for them. And also there is Andhra Pradesh, who won against their opponent, and that was a big total they put up, 250 plus runs on the board. And of course, Coach Venki and Satya, their captain, will all be very happy. Don't forget, Taslima, the coach of Rajasthan, and Captain Simudas are also very happy because they won their match also yesterday. But today, this is an epic battle. This is an epic clash. And also in the toss, we do have the delegates as well from Kabi, and also we do have the umpires, we do have the coaches. But more importantly, Captain Simudas is right next to me. So that means she will be calling, and Satya will be spinning over the coin, and the umpires will take a look at the toss, and you will tell me who won the toss. And before we spin the coin, can the coaches exchange the team sheets, please? The team sheets, please. Yeah. Lovely. That's the proper format. Lovely. Right. Have a clear look at it. Venki, when you're ready, we'll spin the coin. You'll be probably searching where is Simu Das. Okay, that discussion later. Satya, you ready to spin the coin? When I say you please go ahead and spin the coin, and Simu, you can call. Okay, Satya, ready? At the count of 2. 1, 2. Spin the coins. Spin. Simu, call.
Head.
Heads is the call. I'll request the umpires to please watch it. Again, I think it's tails. Right, there we go. Satya, please come next to me. Right. Satya, you won the toss. First up, what do you want to do today?
Sir, field first.
Fielding. Okay, but yesterday there was something else. You guys batted first, 250 plus on the board. Please take us through what happened yesterday, because I know we were very glued to the scoreboard. I was mentioning the scores as well in the commentary, but we really wanted to see that match. What happened yesterday? Who really took the shine away?
Actually, yesterday we are thought it like some score we can. మేము వాళ్ళకి టార్గెట్ ఇద్దామని ఫిక్స్ అయ్యాం. దాంతో బ్యాట్ ఫస్ట్ తీసుకున్నాం. మా బ్యాట్స్మెన్స్ దులగొట్టేశారు. ఈరోజు ఫీల్డ్ తీసుకుందాం అనుకుంటున్నాం. ఎవ్రీడే ఒకేలా ఉండదు కదా. ఈరోజు ఫీల్డ్ ఫస్ట్ తీసుకుందాం. మా టీం అందరూ ఫీల్డ్ అన్నారు. నేను కూడా అదే ఓకే అన్నాను.
Okay, lovely. So yesterday there was a different strategy. They batted first. Today they wanted to go ahead and field first. That's why they are choosing to field as well. But మీరు ఇప్పుడు నిన్న వీల్డ్ మ్యాచ్ కూడా చూసారు అనుకుంటా. సో వీల్డ్ మ్యాచ్ చూసి, రాజస్థాన్ మ్యాచ్ చూసి ఏమేమి ప్లానింగ్స్ ఏమైనా ఉందే? నాకు తెలుసు మేము గేమ్లో చూద్దాము అని మీరు చెప్తారని, కానీ సిముదాస్కి ఏం ప్లానింగ్? ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు నేపాల్ సిరీస్లో బాగా ఆడింది సిముదాస్. సో సిముదాస్కి ఆపోజిట్గా ఏం ప్లానింగ్ ఉంటుంది? ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళు B1 బాగా ఆడతారు.
సార్, మా దగ్గర కూడా B1s బాగా ఆడతారు. అంటే వాళ్ళే ఆడతారని కాదు, మేము మా ఇది చూపిస్తాం, వాళ్ళు చూపిస్తారు. వాళ్ళు ఆడతారని మేము డ్రాప్ అయ్యేది ఏం లేదు. మేము మా బెస్ట్ ఇస్తాం, వాళ్ళు బెస్ట్ ఇస్తారు. ఎవరు గెలుస్తారనేది మ్యాచ్ డిసైడ్ చేస్తారు.
Lovely. I just said Rajasthan's B1 batters, especially Simudas, the captain, have been very strong along with all the other team members. But what Satya is trying to say, don't worry, even we will show our best, let them show their best. All the very best, Satya. Do well. I will want Simu to have a talk with me. Simu, very happy. First up, let me remind everybody watching, she was the best B1 player when they batted against Nepal. Yeah, against Nepal. She was a really very good player in terms of the B1 category. Simu, congrats on that. But कल के मैच के बारे में आप थोड़ा हमें भी बताइए, कैसे हुआ, क्या हुआ?
एक्चुअली कल हम टॉस जीत गए थे हरियाणा के अगेंस्ट. सो मैंने कॉल किया था, तो मेरा टॉस जीते थे, तो मैं कोशिश कर रही थी कि हम बैटिंग में ही ले, चाहे हम टॉस हारे या जीते. पर हम लोगों को बैटिंग मिल गया, तो हम लोगों ने 240 बनाया था. तो इन लोगों ने ओनली 53 बनाया था, तो हम लोगों ने उन लोगों को ऑल आउट कर दिया. तो मेरा स्कोर था 92. तो मेरा कोशिश था कि मैं 100 बनाऊँ, पर कोई बात नहीं. बट नेक्स्ट टाइम ट्राई करूँगी ज़रूर.
बिल्कुल. और सब लोग बोल रहे थे सिमुदास फॉलो ऑन देना चाह रही थी उस टीम को. नहीं? Just joking. In terms of the runs they have been winning, they've won by 200 runs. The opposition team of course could have followed on, but nevertheless उन्होंने भी 250 मारा है, आंध्रा ने भी. तो उनके खिलाफ कैसी है प्लानिंग? उसके मतलब उनके मैच को तो आप बिल्कुल देखे होंगे, कुछ स्कोर बोर्ड को मतलब इधर उधर एक एनालिसिस किया होगा ना?
देखो, हर टीम स्ट्रॉन्ग होता है, पर हम भी अपना स्ट्रॉन्ग दिखाएंगे. ऐसा नहीं है कि हम भी थोड़ा लो है, ऐसा नहीं, हम भी अच्छा ही है. और हम भी अगर आज 250 की 300 सोचेंगे तभी 250 आ सकते हैं, तो हम भी करेंगे.
सही है. Right. So her target is almost around 300, so she's ready to score 250. Two very, very strong teams, as I said. And thank you so much, captains. Do well. So that is the news from the center, where actually Andhra now has won the toss and they will be fielding first. First ball coming up in short while. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Andhra, of course, winning the toss and electing to bowl first, unlike what they did yesterday. First up, Ramya will be starting the proceedings with the ball for Andhra. And And also the B1 glasses, yeah, that's the very important factor. Just to have that B1 glasses right in position, right in place. To see that she's got that responsibility against Nepal. She was a very, very good player. She made her India debut against Nepal just last month in Mumbai in that bilateral series. Dot ball, just towards that leg side, and for a B1 batter, it's a very quick and pacey delivery there from Ramya. Should be a wide delivery. First up. Yeah, that's a first wide. Simudas and Saloni, two strong B1 batters Rajasthan have got. Another dot delivery there for Saloni, wanted to go for the reverse. And nice to see Simranjeet actually going on the other side of the pitch, because it allows Saloni to play those shots towards the square leg region. Yeah, like that, just like that. First runs off the bat there for Saloni, so that is 2 runs for her. And Simranjeet completes that run. Big victories. These two teams are coming out with 200 run margin victory for Rajasthan yesterday, and around 140 run mark victory for Andhra yesterday. Both teams batted first, remember, yesterday. And today Andhra deciding to field first, but that's a lovely shot. It's through to the square leg boundary. First one for Rajasthan. What an opening. What a start in the first over. Good shot from Muskan. See that once again on the shot. That's very, very interestingly played. Not too wrong with the ball, just drifting towards that middle and leg stump. And Saloni was very, very quick to cash on to that one. Now a fielder drops back towards that square leg region. Power play, two players only allowed outside the 30-yard ring, and the ball exactly goes to that player who had been dropped behind a deep backward of square. And there is, of course, that fine leg region. 2 more runs. Huge appeal and gone. Run out. Can you believe this? Oh my God, Satya has inflicted that run out. Priyanka there with the throw. Oh my God. It's very, very interesting to watch this. Big shot that came in from Saloni. She did play that shot very effectively. The fielder, number 5 on her jersey. Yeah, Priyanka throwed it in. Nice collection and throw from Priyanka. And the first wicket for Andhra. Saloni dismissed. Never expected that one. Saloni. One over gone, 9 for 1, and Sita Lakshmi now comes into the attack for the second over. And Saloni now has all that responsibility to go out there and make amends for Muskan's absence. Reverse in the gap will be 1 run, so that means 2 runs on the board. Satya, the wicketkeeper captain, has all that responsibility now to make the angles go in a proper direction. Oh, big shot attempted. Missed out. There was chance. Khushbu just made sure she hit the ball too hard. Khushbu there. She lined up big one, but missed out on the timing. Want to go the reverse way now. Satya gets a glove to it behind the stumps. She says, don't throw, I'm right here. Good competitive cricket, especially when Muskan has been dismissed very early. Nice shot from Saloni as well towards square leg. Another couple of runs to the board. Andhra very, very strong in terms of batting and also in the field. Rajasthan will be really wary of what Andhra Pradesh can do. Anything above 200 only will Rajasthan feel very comfortable. Dangerous shot. Huge appeal, but that's hitting her outside the off stump. Yeah, right. Let's see that once again. Big shot again from Muskan. She waited for it, came inside the line of the ball too much. And that ball never arrived. It was a slow delivery that was being played in from Sita Lakshmi. But yeah, there. She's always targeting that empty space behind the wicketkeeper. Now connects it towards backward of square leg for a single. But that was a dangerous shot. Remember, just prior to this. 2 overs gone. 15 for 1. Power play. 50 on the board now for Rajasthan. And for Andhra, Durga. J. Durga. And down the leg side, but still Simudas. So 50 is what they've been managed to take it up in the power play. Simudas, the captain. Wide ball, wide ball. Durga now needs to understand. She's come in as the first B1 bowler. Again, nicely timed towards backward of square. Nice stop, good fielding from Ramya at short backward of square leg. Second B1 bowler, Ravni, of course, bowling the first over of the B1 category bowlers. 8 overs of B1. Remember, they'll have to make sure that the 8 overs are also been very nicely bowled in, and good strategy from Satya to bring in her B1 bowlers against Saloni and Simudas. Saloni again strokes it away in the gap. Another 2 more runs to the board. Of course, Simranjeet, and on the other side, the runner is Muskan. Unfortunate dismissal of Muskan as well. 6 overs, power play gone, 55 for 2. And then after Muskan, Kushbu. She was playing really well. 2 boundaries back to back. Nice strong shots from her, Kushbu. Huge appeal and gone. Yes, Saloni has been adjudged LBW. Oh my God, this is a big breakthrough. Ravni comes in and removes a big B1 batter. And let's watch that once again on the replay. Now watch where Saloni's legs are. Yeah, they're right in the front of even Midland leg stump. Saloni, adjudged LBW, has to go back. What a big breakthrough here for Andhra. Just after the power play. 55 for 3 now. 3 strong batters gone for Rajasthan. Let's look at that once again. Ravni, she also was very instrumental against Nepal when India played Nepal. And there. Now she's come in and she's inflicted a big wicket. Hitting her straight on Midland leg stump. Had to go Saloni, and now Simranjeet, the vice captain herself, will come in. Made her India debut just last month in Mumbai, where the police Gymkhana grounds was been a very good place for all the women cricketers to go out there and play a wonderful bilateral series. now has the responsibility in at number 5, Simranjeet, right in the middle order. She needs to now hold this together for 15 more overs. Simranjeet hits it away towards deep mid wicket on our first ball. Just a single. Off the mark, the vice captain. Very strong player. Very focused as well, Simranjeet. She knows what she can probably do with the rest of the batting order now. It is all down to the captain, Simudas. Simudas and the vice captain, Simran. Both of them right at the center. A nice fielding position as well. Look at where this fielder just right next to the stumps. They've been standing out there. Good shot from Simudas. It's in the gap towards square leg. It's a strong B1 batter. She times the ball really well. Very important that all her run scoring helps out Rajasthan in every aspect and every bit. Yeah, look at her timing now, Simudas. Big shot towards square leg. That's why she was the best B1 player in that bilateral series against Nepal when India took on Nepal and beat Nepal 4-1. Simudas was a star for India. Simranjeet hits it in front of square. There's a misfield at deep mid wicket. Had to stop that, but the ball will go for a boundary. And that was not the effort that was needed actually from Sujata. She is a B2 player. She had to stop that one. Simranjeet, the vice captain, gets her first boundary. Much needed, much to the delight of Rajasthan there. She goes down the wicket, meets the ball early and hits it in front of square. And that is where the deep mid-wicket fielder actually got flummoxed a bit. Sujata was confused whether to go towards the right or left. And at the end, just gave away that boundary. Welcome boundary for Rajasthan after a long time. Simranjeet again meets the ball in front. The fielder has been changed now as Ramya goes there at deep mid-wicket. Good change, very good thinking from Satyavati. Immediately she changed the fielder in the deep. Had to put out a very good effort there. Sujata did not do it, so she was immediately replaced by Ramya. And it's all happening. It's all happening. Two big epic sides clashing on against each other, and it's bound to happen where you wanted Kushbu, Muskan, Saloni to stay on for Rajasthan. They did not, and now you have Simudas and Simranjeet. Again, Simudas hits it towards that deep backward of square leg for another couple of runs for herself and the team. 7 overs gone, 65 for 3. Jay Durga, another B1 bowler comes in. So Andhra are sticking on to their B1 bowlers and saying, okay, fine, let's get the B1 bowlers' overs out of the way. Wow, what a shot from Simudas. She beats that square leg fielder. It's running away towards that boundary. Will that be? Yes, it is. I guess it is a boundary. 8 runs to the total. Oh my God, that's huge. That is huge. Wow, lovely shot from Simudas. This is why I call her the most dangerous B1 batter. There, she beats Ramya at square leg. And at deep square leg, there was a fielder. She touched the ropes outside and then touched the ball for a boundary. Right. That was Mika. And the field should have stopped that. 8 runs. That's humongous. Simudas scores that boundary. This is why the captain of Rajasthan is so dangerous. I'll tell you once again, reminding everybody that it is the B1 category players who are completely visually impaired. She only listens to the sound of the ball and times it so well. There's a chance for a second run. They did not. Simranjeet decides against that. Another couple of runs to the total. Stroked it nicely again towards that mid-wicket region. And this was a boundary that cost Andhra Pradesh 8 runs. Small misfield from Ramya, and Mika actually touched the ropes and then touched the ball. There is the confirmation of 8 runs. My God, that is huge. That's big. Yesterday also Simudas scored 90 plus in her innings. She said I was close to 100, but nevertheless I'm happy for the team. Reverse shot from Simranjeet towards covers for a single now. Even against Nepal, I think Simudas scored 90 odd runs in one of the matches. She was very close to 100 there as well. I think that 100 is kind of evading her, but today there's a big opportunity for Simudas and Rajasthan supporters to actually go out there and get that 100. We'll be very happy if she does that. As far as I've seen and I have remembered, I think Varsha, the captain of Karnataka, she's a B1 batter. I think she was the one to score the first 100 in the women's format as a B1 player. Simudas, yeah, she's knocking on those doors. Another couple of runs towards that square leg region from Simudas. And just imagine if Saloni would have been there. Yeah, it would have been something else. Adjust LBW, Ramni taking her wicket. Important breakthrough there for Andhra to get Saloni in the nick of the time. Simranjeet, tall player, well built, good fitness, and also she knows she needs to keep running for everybody and herself. That's a wide delivery. She will not touch that one. She was running in for the other players. Simranjeet, right from the beginning, she was running in for Saloni, and now she's running for herself. Again, gets down the track, hits it in front of square towards that wide-ish deep mid-wicket region. Couple of runs to the board. Again for Rajasthan. Nice shot from Simranjeet. As I said, she's very powerful, very fit. Let's look at that shot. Once again, look how she goes down the track and meets the ball right in front. There, she meets the ball early so that she can evade the fielders just on the square and behind square. She hits it always in front of square. Between that gap at mid-wicket and mid-on. She's got that boundary as well. Simranjeet goes for the reverse now. Right, beats mid-off. Couple of runs more. Can they come back for a third? Mid-off fielder again should have done a better job there. It's Sanya Sema, number 13 for Andhra with that misfield. Again a costly over here for Andhra. 8 overs gone, 83 for 3. Another B1 bowler has been introduced into the attack. Chandrakala comes in. This will be the 5th over from the B1 bowlers against Simudas. What is the field looking like? There is one fielder right behind that square leg. And Ramya comes in to, I think, help Chandrakala out. Yeah, because she's a P1 player. Comes out there and helps her to get her guard right. Yeah, there you see Ramya actually managing and targeting Chandrakala's hands. Simudas goes the reverse way. Will only be a single, so that means 2 runs on the board. I think that ball went straight to Ravni. Another occasion, nice half stop from Ravni. Different people, different players coming in from different districts. That's what this IndusInd Bank Women's Nationals is all about. And speak of different skill sets, different players coming in from different districts. Andhra Pradesh today will be really happy because one of the... oh, nice stop. Nice stop at mid-wicket from Ramya. Lovely shot. First up from Simranjeet. I'll tell you why Rajasthan is happy. But before that, let's watch this. Look at the strong shot again from Simranjeet. She's a very fit player. Goes down the track again, hits it in front of square and straight to Ramya. The ball went in a flash. And today there'll be some flashlights, of course, at the new Rashtrapati Bhavan in Delhi, where the man himself, Ajay Reddy, the India captain, will be receiving the Arjuna Award from the respected Honorable President Draupadi Murmuji. She will be receiving the Arjuna Award and becomes, I think, the first player in the format of blind cricket to get an Arjuna Award. That's big, that's huge in terms of what the recognition has been given in to this format of cricket. Such a ambassador, that's such a good ambassador of the game, Arjuna Award in any sport, and just imagine Ajay Reddy getting it. He himself is a very good motivator, the India captain who's won that T20 World Cup. I still remember it was the first time that I saw him play live, where it was at Chinnaswamy Stadium against Bangladesh in the T20 World Cup finals. He was just unstoppable. He was just really very, very good. Also that entire team of Sunil Ramesh, Jay Prakash, everybody in that team which won that World Cup. Ajay Reddy just holds everybody together. Nice that he's been awarded and recognized with the Arjuna Award. And of course, chairman of Cricket Association of the Blind in India, and the man himself, Dr. G.K. Mahantesh, the big boss. He is out there in the newly built Rashtrapati Bhavan to encourage and cheer for his boy. That's what he said in the commentary box yesterday. I'll be there to cheer all the players, all the sports personalities, but more importantly to cheer my boy, my captain of India, Ajay Reddy. That's what he was telling us yesterday in the commentary box, Dr. G.K. Mahantesh. Speak of ambassadors, what a good ambassador he's been for this format of the game. And his entire team, of course, from Cabby and Samarthanam Trust. What a shot! Wow! Goes through towards that mid-on region. Couple of runs definitely there. Ramya had to do a lot of work coming in from that deep mid-wicket region towards that long-on region. And let's check that shot. Once again, 9 overs gone, 93 for 3. This is what I was telling you. Simranjeet, power behind that shot. Right towards that mid-on region. And Sanya Sema has been brought back here, rather brought into the attack, not brought back, because this will be her first over. She's going around the stumps. First up for Simudas. And she's got the field also like that. There is a short find. There's almost a short leg in terms of the fielding position there. And she's got just a short backward of square leg. She's got a mid-wicket in Ramya. And even the offside is a little packed. Now what will be the line? That's more important. Yeah, you can't give room to Simudas. Single attempted. Satyavati misses out. Oh, that's a big miss. Let's look at that. This is not what Andhra wanted. That was Simudas's run out. Andhra would have really enjoyed if this would have been a run out. Satyavati, the captain. How can she miss? Ramya goes in with the throw. There you see. There was confusion. Satyavati. Oh, she did not collect the ball at all. I think there was a bit of a confusion with Muskan and Simranjeet. Big costly miss. Simudas given a life on 34. How much will she make Andhra pay from here on in is an important question. Oh, it's again hit Muskan on the full. 2 runs. Yes, 2 runs added to the total. There was a huge appeal for the run out. Let's look at this replay. You see there Muskan just trying to see what happened to her, because there was a reverse shot that was being played from Simudas. It hit Muskan. Oh, boom. Directly onto her right knee. Simranjeet just ran. She needs to, oh, very close, very close. It was. Simranjeet needs to understand that even Saloni was dismissed like this, where she just took off and did not allow the other batter to probably have a chance to reach the other end. It's all happening. Again reverse, again 2 runs. But let's see what just happened when Simudas was on 34. He is on 38 now. Costly run out that's been missed by Satya. Never ever imagined will Satya do this. I think she was ready there. Ramya with the throw. She came in. Satya, just towards her left side maybe. That is the only reason where she could have missed the ball. She did not keep the gloves in the direction of the throw. And let's see that once again. The reason why we are watching this again and again is because this is Simudas. It's a big wicket. The throw was okay from Ramya, but it was, I think, towards the left. Yeah, there she missed. And Muskan definitely would have been found wanting at the center of the pitch. And 100 up there for Rajasthan at the end of 10 overs. after the drinks break. Just resuming another single that was being scored from Simuda. So that's a couple of runs on the board. 41 she moves on to. As Ravni starting off once again. A very good over now. Simranjeet has all that responsibility along with Simudas. As I said, nice partnership that's brewing in. Another single. She scored towards that deep third fielder. Straight towards deep backward of square leg again. Another couple of runs, right? Simudas, this is what I was trying to say. The run out opportunity was missed when she was on 34 and now she is 43. So 10 more runs added along with that. So she will make Andhra pay. It's all the more important now for the Andhra team just to, I think, probably stop those B1 bowlers as of now. Wicket-keeping gloves has been exchanged. Satyavati has given off the wicket-keeping gloves. She's there in the field. She's fielding at deep backward of point. Mika, there, number 4. She's got the gloves for herself. Mika. Eleven overs, 109 for 3. It's in the gap as Ramya comes back for her second spell. Simudas, nice drive towards the offside. She does not play like a B1 player at all for me. She is always very strong. But yeah, let me tell you that as per the rules, she is a B1 player, completely visually impaired B1. Triple one on the board. Triple one for three. What a lovely shot again, but there is protection behind deep mid wicket. Sanya Sema at deep mid wicket covers that one, just keeps the batters down to one. 47 for the captain of Rajasthan. Yesterday she scored 91. Brilliant batter. Of course, you'll be wondering why Rajasthan put up 240 on the board is because Khushbu, Saloni, everybody scored very nicely. Today, yeah, Khushbu was a little unlucky with the run out. Simudas strokes it nicely towards square leg. Can they come back for a second run? Yes, they will. And that will be 50 for Simudas. Another 50 for Simudas with that shot. Rajasthan captain, she is making a habit of doing this. 51 of just 26 deliveries. A lovely innings. So 2 runs, that meant 4 on the board. Yeah, now just imagine that run out opportunity gone begging at 34. Aha, wide on the timing. The natural reactions there from me as well. Let's look at this. I was just expecting Simudas will have a bit of a bat onto that one. Just watch this. The timing was all right. She was waiting for the ball, and then there it goes. And look at the amount of power she puts behind the shot. It always gives you that good sound when the ball hits the bat. Let's look at that once again. First of all, Satyavati is not behind the stumps. She will probably not have the proper angles. And look at this. Boom. That's a big sound the bat makes when it gets in touch with the ball. That's lovely. Wide outside the off stump now. Ramya, being a very, very strong player, probably should just understand to bowl wicket to wicket. Two more overs of B1 players still remain. So you'll have to remember that that is where it is all coming into good effect. 6 overs, 63 runs is Rajasthan scored against the B1 bowlers. 12 overs gone, 1, 2, 3 for 3. Oh God, there's a overthrow now. This is all happening for Rajasthan. They are running away with this little momentum. Nice shot that was being played, I'll tell you, from Simran. There was that overthrow. Again, straight to Ramya, it's quite like another single. Yeah, there, that overthrow was not necessary at all. It's in the gap at mid-wicket. Simudas again. There's a chance for a second run. Simranjeet deciding against that one. That's a very good shot. Deep mid-wicket. Could have pushed for a second run and taken that 4 runs on the board. Simranjeet again scores very strongly towards that deep mid-wicket to Ramya. Another single only. And this is what happened when Simudas was batting at 34. Right, this is where she is making the Andhra Pradesh team pay for their mistake. Ramya with the throw. Satyavati doesn't gather the ball. And Muskan was just at the center of the wicket. She was on 34 when that happened. She's 60 already. Make that 62 now. Just limping up a bit, Ramya. I hope she's all okay. 13 overs gone, 134 for 3. Simranjeet needs to go back. She needs to understand. Oh, no overthrows, especially when Simudas has hit it. She's running in for it. They've got that. 2 more runs. Let's look at that once again. There. This is what was not needed. Sita Lakshmi, B3 player. When she's bowling, she needs to just cover the ball because it was Simudas. There. These are unnecessary runs. Andhra, Simranjeet was not ready. And it was, I think, Muskan who pushed Simran for it. And one strong player, of course, Khushbu from Ajmer. She is already knocking on the doors of the selectors for the Indian side. Very strong player. Khushbu, she can play all round the ground on both sides of the wicket. Yeah, unfortunately today that run out. Simranjeet was running. And the problem there again, she's, as I said, Simran very fit, very strong. But when she starts to run, she does not go back. That is the only thing that she'll have to probably change a little bit for the betterment of the team. Whether she's playing for India or Rajasthan. Again, see, she's ready to come in. And then she goes back. Thankfully, she does go back now. Number 14 there for Rajasthan, Simranjeet. She comes a long way down the wicket. Yeah, now they will get that couple of runs. Going down the wicket, hits it in front of square with the reverse shot as well towards the covers. This is right. Again an overthrow. My God, that's the third time. She's not very focused, Sita Lakshmi. Let's look at that once again. Now, the shot was very good, of course, from Simranjeet. Played it towards the covers on the reverse. And look at this. It's a normal, simple throw. Sita Lakshmi, very much away from the ball. Good shot again. This will reach the boundary ropes. Is it, or will it stop? No, it will stop. It just stops right inside the ropes. Let's see that once again. Nice, strong shot from Simran. And she goes down the wicket in a flash. There. Hits it in front of square on the reverse towards deep covers. The ball just stopping before the boundary ropes. End of the 14th over as well. 143 for 3. How important it is for Satyavati to remove the gloves and stand in the field. She's standing at backward of point. She's given the gloves to Mika. Mika, yeah, she also guides the B1 bowler. Nice shot again for a couple of more runs as Ravni has come back for her third over. She's got so much time, Simranjeet. Just walks down the track and hits it with the reverse towards the mid-off region for another single. No wonder she's the vice captain there for Rajasthan. Both captain and vice captain, they've already put up 50 plus runs on the partnership. Scoring at also 10 runs an over is so important. They're in the 15th over, almost reaching 150. So that means whatever Simudas told us in the toss, he'll target around 250. Is what I've got in my mind. But yeah, anything above 200 is only the challenge to Andhra. That's for sure. Because that's a strong batting lineup for Andhra Pradesh. Both Satyavati, Ramya, everybody will come in. And also Ravni herself, Durga, the B1 batters. They will all be tested. And this will be a big chase for Andhra. Yesterday against Chandigarh, they had a fairly easier game, I should say. 254 is what they put up, Andhra, yesterday. Again, walking down the wicket, Simranjeet has found the gap towards that deep cover region. Will be stopped from Ramya. This is the reason. I think this is the only reason why she's given away the gloves to Mika. And she's gone out there in the deep to field. There she walks down the track, hits the ball on the reverse, and a nice bit of a stop there from Ramya towards deep covers. A couple of runs. 150 on the board for Rajasthan. On the reverse again, straight to Satya will be a dot ball. And now look at this. This is interesting where Priyanka is standing, because Simu Das can also hit the ball straight. Almost there, but Ramya, again a dot ball. So a couple of dot deliveries. Yeah, this is good for Andhra Pradesh. End of the 15th over. 150 on the board now. 151 for 3. Last B1 over. Simranjeet will be wary of this. Nice, strong reverse shot towards the deep extra cover. The only probably a disappointing factor is the ball doesn't travel. And she'll come back for a third run. That's very good. Very nice running between the wickets. She took upon on the challenge for the throw there from Sujata. She was a little slow on the throw, and Simran very quickly challenging upon on the throw there from Sujata, completes the third run and brings Simu on strike. Gap. She's found the gap at square leg. Simu Das. Can they come back for a second? Yes, they will. Muskan says, I will want it. No, they decided against. Should have got it in. That's big. 100 runs being put upon by the vice captain and the captain. 100 runs on the partnership. 156 for 3. 56 for 3 is where I think Kushbu got out. And also Saloni in quick succession. Overthrows, overthrows. Andhra needs to be more attentive. Yeah, almost given away more than 6-7 runs in terms of the overthrows. Why not? Simu Das will be happy. She once again has scored big. 72 already. And we'll keep going back to that missed opportunity on the run out. Every single time Simu Das is trying to threaten the scoreboard. Right, ring of fielders on the onside. Shot mid-wicket, mid-on, just a little straighter. Square leg, backward of square leg, and Simu Das goes reverse. She goes towards backward of point. She actually asked Muskan, I just saw that, where she asked Muskan, are there fielders all around on the onside? The Muskan said yes, and then Simu Das said, no, I'll go the reverse way and get a couple of runs towards backward of point. What a thinking. Nice analyst of the game herself, Simu Das. Simran had to correct her footwork a little. She gets that single away. Again on the reverse shot towards deep point. She's batted well. Simranjeet, vice captain of Rajasthan, very nice to see. She's been there for the team contributing, and that is why she earned the India cap. She made her debut against Nepal. Strong India player. She's knocking on the doors as well. A lot of opportunities, a lot of players still on those reserve lines. You know, players like, again, reverse. Again, a couple of runs. I was just saying, players like even Ganga Kadam. Very strong Maharashtrian player, Ganga Kadam. Even she had to wait for that last match to get her opportunity. That is the level of competition. in the women's team as of now. 16 overs gone, 162 for 3. Eight overs, 82 runs is what Andhra Pradesh has conceded for the B1 bowlers. Nice shot again. That's in the gap from Simudas. They could have come back for a second. Simranjeet just took it up a little casually, or probably just getting tired. Yeah, maybe a tiring factor, because she's been there from the first ball. Couple of runs on the total. It was a nice strong shot that was played towards deep square leg from Simudas. There was a chance for a couple of runs. Now I'll tell you what Simranjeet needs to understand and probably just think from the game perspective is stop putting efforts in her own shots, because her shots will probably yield just a single. She needs to put her effort in terms of converting those Simudas's shots from ones to twos. That's what she needs to do. That should be the thinking. There now. Very quick single. Taken. Would have been a chance. Sanya Sema. Oh, come on. That was a chance of run out. Watch this. The throw was there. And Muskan also, I think, is tiring up a little. The throw came in at the right end. And there, the gathering and the collection was not right. Simranjeet again scores very strongly towards that mid-wicket region. Nice lock shot. Couple more runs. Now, see, this is what I was trying to say. She needs to just think from that psychological factor perspective now and say, okay, I know now even Muskan is getting a little tired. I'm getting a little tired. Let's not run too much, or let's not put our efforts in playing those big shots or strong shots. Only target Simudas's shots, convert ones into twos. That should be their idea. And for Andhra Pradesh, they need to understand now these runners are getting tired. They need to field the ball very correctly and throw in very correctly. Both Muskan and Simranjeet, this is the 17th over. It's not easy out there. Thankfully, it is a little overcast and not too high on the temperature lines here in Hubballi. Unlike the regular Hubballi that we know of. A single not there. 17 overs gone. 170 for 3. Right, this IndusInd Bank Women's National T20 Cricket Tournament has been, of course, organized here in Hubballi by Cabby and Samarthanam. This is the live footage that we are watching from the Police Gymkhana grounds as Sita Lakshmi comes in for her second spell. There are matches happening on the other venues as well. Karnataka are playing against Maharashtra. And in 15 overs, 147 for 3. Oh, missed out on that ball, but she was way down the leg side. Simranjeet. Maharashtra won the toss and elected to field first against Karnataka. 147 for 3 in 15 overs. Still 5 more overs to go for the Karnataka women team who won their match yesterday. Nice stop there from the B1 player. That's square leg, Chandrakala. And then Orissa, of course, is playing against Gujarat, where Orissa won the toss, elected to bat first. 20 overs, 166 they've put up on the board, Orissa, in 20 overs. Of course, this match, Rajasthan And Andhra underway. That's in the gap again. Satya said Patko, but the fielder did not do it. Patko in Telugu means just catch it. I could hear that right here in the commentary box, but she did not. Sujata again with that misfield. Couple of more runs for Simudas. And Telangana against Madhya Pradesh. And they are struggling. They are really struggling. Yesterday, Telangana were bundled out for 50. Today, they have been bundled out for 31. It is unbelievable. Again, couple of more runs on the total. Telangana is playing against Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh require just 32 runs to win this. Yeah, Telangana won the toss and decided to bat first against Madhya Pradesh after yesterday's debacle where they bundled out themselves for 50. Today they've got bundled out for 30. 31. That's it. Madhya Pradesh need 32 only in that match. Simranjeet puts in that dive. Probably just tiring up. Let's focus our attention back to Rajasthan here because I'm a little surprised and also shocked. How can a team get bundled out themselves in 2 consecutive days below that respectable or rather even commendable total, not even just respectable? Shot again. Look at the amount of power she generates behind that shot towards deep square leg for another couple of runs. A reverse shot towards covers. Again, just a couple more runs and much more to the delight of Rajasthan. $18 overs gone, 180 for 3. Nineteenth over, almost. Simudas now 91. Let's make that couple more to her. She surpasses her own score yesterday's 91. Nice shot again towards Ramya for a single, brings Simudas back on strike. She's making Andhra pay because of this. On 34, this is what happened. Simudas played it towards Ramya at square leg. Ramya even went in for the throw directly. Satyavati missing out, probably a bad bounce. Now that's in the gap. That's going away towards that deep square leg region on the boundary. 2 runs taken. They'll come back for a third. They will come back for the third. Simranjeet pushes. And that is 6 runs on the board now for Simudas. Oh, that's massive. 98 to be officially right now for Simudas with that 6 runs on the board. She was on 34. 19 overs, 192 for 3. Last over, Simudas. 98, make that a couple of runs for Simudas. 100 for Simudas. What a performer, what a player. The captain of Rajasthan becomes that first woman in this tournament, in the women's national, to score 100. Yesterday 91, today 100. And Simran is on 47 now. A big strong shot, that's also in the gap. That's running away towards that deep square leg boundary. Will she come back for a second? Yes, she will. Nice running, very nice running. 49, Simran moves on to. Captain and vice captain together in the middle. Let go. 50 for the vice captain of Rajasthan also. Simran. 50 of just 36 deliveries. Has to be said, these two got together when it was 56 on the board. This partnership has hurt Andhra on a big scale. Nice shot again towards square leg. Simudas. Couple of more deliveries for Simranjeet. Gets on the reverse towards backward of point. That's running away, and that'll be a boundary. Wow, 200 for Rajasthan. Nice reverse stroke, that one. Got into very good position. And towards the backward of point. That's that boundary that was more needed in this over. Again, strokes it towards mid-on. She will come back for a second run. Simranjeet will finish the innings with a couple of runs. 205 is what Rajasthan have put up on the board in their 20 overs. 20 overs, 205 for Rajasthan. And Andhra will need 206 to win this match. And Simu. It's a big partnership, 149 runs. And we'll come back soon with the second innings. Kushbu starts off the proceedings for Rajasthan with the ball. And Satyavati is off the mark with a couple of runs towards that deep square leg region. Captain does well. Strong player, Kushbu herself with the bat and now with the ball. She's come out there with an intention. And there is Simranjeet at square leg. The vice captain today scored, of course, the half century. Brilliant innings from the captain as well. Simudas with a century out there. 151 run partnership. No ball, no ball is what the indication is. Let's go back and see that on the replay again. And the no ball was because I think for the pitching, just bounced over that center line, inside edge onto the stumps. Safe there, the B1 batter. Chandrakala, of course, was saved with that no ball. Couple of runs now on the board for Chandrakala and Andhra Pradesh. Off the mark with 2 runs. Another single towards that mid-wicket region. Simudas, the centurion, the captain, also a very good fielder herself. Again, that's in the gap. Another couple of runs. Chandrakala moves on to 4 now with that nice shot towards mid-wicket. Kushbu, of course, B2 player. You can see until 2 meters from an object to the eyelid, and another couple of runs added to the total. Nice running from Ramya. Let's look at that on the replay once again. Nice shot towards the covers from Satyavati. Gave herself a little bit of a room on the occasion. Yeah, there. She just gave herself that much bit towards the onside and then stroked it towards the covers for a couple of runs. End of the over. After the first over, 11 for no loss. Andhra Pradesh, 11 on the board. Simran comes in for the second over for Rajasthan. Good shot. Again towards that mid-wicket region. They run 2 runs, so that's 4 on the board. Wow. Chandrakala with that nice shot. Simran into the attack. Quicker delivery. And look at the way how she goes ahead in timing that delivery. Right on the mark from Chandrakala, and also a small little misfield, I think, from Kushbu resulted in that 4 runs. Again from the bat. Again there is chance for a couple of runs. Will they go for it? Ramya will not try. She will not take any challenges on that throw. Good stop at point from the fielder. Satyavati with the reverse. There is chance for a couple of runs. And they will come back very easily for that. And there is Sita, the left-hander, towards that point region. She is replaced immediately. Sita now makes way for Sapna at point. Better, or rather quicker fielder. Sapna being put there. Simranjeet, she knows this game in and out. She also understands the pulse of these opening batters of Andhra, especially Satyavati. Again, a nice shot towards square leg. She'll get a couple of more runs. Nice running between the wickets as well from Ramya and Satyavati. Ramya, of course, is running for Chandrakala. Another 2 runs on the board. Lovely stop from Simudas. That shot square leg. That was what you expect from the captain. Satyavati hitting that ball straight to Simudas as a B1 player to stop those things, and that shows the talent of Simudas. Nice strong shot from the middle of the bat, and look at that. Diving effort, diving away towards her left. Just has to listen to the sound of the ball and needs to dive and make that stop happen. Good work. Again, Simranjeet now bowls another quicker delivery. And Chandrakala scores another single down towards that short square leg region. Kushbu, of course, with the throw. End of the second over as well. Two overs gone, 24 for no loss. Andhra 24. Three different bowlers for 3 overs from Rajasthan. Muskan now comes in. First over bowled by Kushbu, then Simran. Now Muskan bowls, I think, a wide. Yeah, starts off with a wide delivery. Satya says, ra, ra, ra. That means come, come, come. Let's go for the second run. Yes, she will get that second run very easily. Nice shot again towards square leg from Chandrakala. So that means 2 runs. It's 4 on the board for Andhra. Yeah, there now. A couple of runs again for Chandrakala. Nice stop. Ramya wants a single. She's pushing Satyavati for it. They get it now. 2 more runs to the total. They're running on the misfield. And they're doing it without a problem, without a pressure. Their small little misfield. That was enough for Ramya to run into the danger end and push Satyavati to go over to the striker's end. And Muskan now needs to understand that she needs to bowl a couple of dot balls. They're running away with this chase. Already they've started very nicely, Andhra. I think that's a wide delivery outside the white line. White ball. Good shot towards backward of square leg. Kushbu will probably stop the batters just for a single. Big chance for people and players like Kushbu to knock on the doors of the Indian selectors. Strong player. Of course, Simranjeet made that debut, as I keep saying about that, from Rajasthan, along with Simudas was already there. Simudas being that best B1 player that India has produced as of now. And this IndusInd Women's National T20 tournament is the only way where you can find new talents. That's Simranjeet with that 50 today. He's also motivating the entire team, a strong player in terms of psychological fitness as well. Doesn't allow the team to be morally down. She keeps up that momentum with encouraging everybody. I think that was hitting her shoes, but down the leg side, down the leg side. Now we'll have to see, was it from the legs? I think it is a leg by. Yes, it is a leg by, so that'll be a single only. Let's see that again. No bat involved there from Chandrakala. Yeah, there, only the shoes. So that confirms as well the leg buys. 3 overs gone. 37 for no loss. 37 for Andhra. Kushbu comes back for her second over. She started off the proceedings for Rajasthan with the ball in the first over. Again, as I was saying, big prodigy, big expectation that Kushbu will make it to the Indian side because of her performance here in the national competition. But again, depends on the selection time, selection process as well. Where will Kushbu fit in as a B2 player? What is the competition that she needs to face? Of course, there is Simran herself, B2. Simudas, B1. And imagine if even Kushbu can make it to the Indian side. There'll be 3 Rajasthan players. Wide, I think it is. Yes, it is. Wide down the leg side. So 3 strong players coming in from Rajasthan will add only to the glory of the Indian women team. Or actually beaming in confidence with that gold as well from that tournament at England that happened, the ISBA tournament. The IPSA tournament actually gave so much in terms of the recognition for the Indian women. Another single towards mid-wicket. So that means a couple of more runs for Andhra. Strong shot towards deep backward of square leg, but there'll be only a single for that one. This is a very, very good start from Andhra. Chasing a big total, 207. So they had to start well. They have started well with Chandrakala and Satyavati. Huge appeal. And gone. Right. Just thinking on what just happened. I think Chandrakala probably hit her own stumps. We'll check that on the replay again. There was a huge appeal from everybody in Rajasthan. Let's watch this. Down the leg side, it was hold 1 second. I think she hit her bat with the stump, not the LBW. There. A big wicket. As I was saying, the start from Andhra was good. Chandrakala just going in, playing that shot a little too early. I think she wanted to play that shot a little more harder than timing. That boom, hitting the wicket. After the ball was played, she did not have that control and hit her wicket behind. Good innings though, very good innings. Comes to an end. Andhra 44 for 1. Kushbu strikes for Rajasthan, breaks the partnership. Much needed breakthrough because Andhra was running away with this run chase. Think down the leg side. Is it inside the white line? Yes, it is inside the white line. Now extra responsibility on Satyavati as Sujata has come out. Sujata, being a B2 player, completes that circle because Andhra started off with B1 Chandrakala and B3 as Satyavati. Reverse shot from Satyavati, right behind the keeper. There is legs on that ball to reach the boundary. First boundary there for the captain and Andhra Pradesh. Brilliant shot, 50 I think for Andhra with that boundary. Managed to actually cover the line of the ball very nicely, Satyavati. And also, importantly, she had to place that ball between backward of point and the keeper. Good effort from Tara to run down the ball all the way towards the boundary ropes. But Tara and Sapna both could not do it, both could not stop the ball. 50 with that boundary for Andhra, 50 on the board, 50 for 1. In the air and also in the gap towards square leg for a single. Outside the off stump, there was room. Misfield at backward of point from Sapna. Allows the Andhra batters to come back for the second run. Right. Again, one shot. Come on, the misfield was there. Should have actually gone in and encashed upon that. Somehow there was one shot. Wonder how. Let's look at that on the replay as well. Behind the keeper again. Tara misses out. And that ball has legs to run away to the boundary ropes. Yes, it does. Oh, good effort from Khushbu. But the ball wins. Again, two boundaries. Beating Tara, one on the right and this time on the left. But this time it was Sujata with that sweep which went very, very fine. Khushbu had to run a long way. Couldn't stop it. 5 overs gone. 56 for 1. As the centurion, the captain of Rajasthan, Simudas, now comes into bowl as well. She's very strong even with the ball. I've not seen her bowl a lot of wides. What a wonderful player. There, starts off on target. No problem. Even with that reverse shot, it will be only a single towards backward of point from Satyavati. Current run rate is very good for Andhra. Scoring at around 11 runs and over, but the required rate is also almost the same. You need to keep scoring at this rate right until the 20th over. Required rate, of course, is just 10 runs and over, but to keep that required rate down, they need to get at least 8-9 runs every over. Wide ball that can be left alone, but she won't. Oh, God. She hits it with the bat. And that's a scramble for a single. Should have left that ball alone. It was wide outside the off stump. Not needed. Not needed from Sujata to play that shot. I think she was eyeing that gap towards that deep third fielder and the keeper. Did not time that one. Satyavati. And nice shot, but straight to Khushbu at deep backward of square leg. Last over of the power play, and then of course Rajasthan can spread the field out. Wide delivery now from Simudas. Two fielders who are outside the 30-yard circle is deep, fine and deep square leg. Those are the two fielders outside. And Tara goes outside the leg stump and says here, here, here. But Simudas bowls exactly on the off stump. Another single. Right, so I was talking about Ajay Reddy actually getting the Arjuna Award. Of course, as I said, the India captain, Andhra player, very strong in terms of managing the team psychologically, good statistician as well. Applies all those strategies right on time and motivates everybody to perform. Much deserving candidate, I think, to become the first ever visually impaired player to get an Arjuna Award. Lovely recognition thanks to, of course, the Honorable President Draupadi Murmu ji for presenting that award to Ajay Reddy today at the newly built Rashtrapati Bhavan in Delhi. Also thanks to everybody who were the reason behind Ajay Reddy getting that Arjuna Award. Power play gone, 63. Saloni is coming to the attack. Oh, watch out. Good stop from Kushbu. That's square leg, but it was a little uncomfortable for her. There. She can feel that pain. Let's go back and see that again. Good shot, but there she got into a very awkward position. Oh, Kushbu, I think she's okay. Strong girl, strong player. White ball. A reverse towards deep backward of point for a single. Wide ball, big wide down the leg side. Saloni. Speak of wides, yesterday Delhi gave away the entire match with wides. Almost 60 wides is what they bowled against Kerala. There is where they lost the match. 60 wides is huge. Almost 10 overs they've bowled extra. And no wonder Kerala were really lucky. Another widely bowled delivery, but has been played away towards the fine leg region, towards Kushbu for another single. Small discussion between Sujata and Satya, saying there is a strategy, there is something there. They need to probably execute that strategy. That is what is more needed now. Because having strategies but then not executing it doesn't work. Satyavati needs to stay there as long as possible. Reverse, and she's got that in the gap. But there is protection. Again, misfield. This has been a problem for Rajasthan. Sapna again being targeted. As I said, the ball will keep following you unless you give the ball its respect, its due respect of fielding the ball very well. Sapna has not done it until now. Again, she's been replaced. Simran comes in at deep backward of point, and Sapna has been pushed to square leg now. May I see you can keep hiding your players from one end to the other, but the ball will find its way, definitely find its way in. Now watch this. This is what happened on that effort from Kushbu. She's okay. She's a strong player. White ball, another white ball from Saloni. Another single towards mid-off. Another white ball again from Saloni. Now we've been talking about Sapna's fielding efforts in the ground. This is again a problem area that Rajasthan needs to work upon. Wanted to leave it, but then hits it over for a dot ball, the previous one. Again, straight to Kushbu. A deep fine, only a single. Let's look at Sapna's effort. 7 overs is gone, 74 for 1. Simudas comes back for her second over. Outside the off stump. Wide delivery. Again a white ball. Oh, hit wicket is it? Hit wicket for a wide. My God, let's see that once again. This is a second hit wicket. That's happening. Sujata, why? What was necessary for that? Big shot and there, boom, hits the stumps. Reverse there, hitting the stumps. Oh God. She probably did not understand where her stump was. She probably did not even have that feel to go in. Ravni walks in at number 4 for Andhra. B1 batter. Very strong player, Ravni herself. She also played for India there against Nepal. Off the mark, I think with the boundary is it. That's running away towards that deep square leg. 8 runs for Andhra. What a shot. What a beginning for her innings. Ravni, beautiful stroke. Simudas just bowling it very slow. Timing and placement to perfection. Simudas getting a taste of her own medicine. Big shot. 4. That means 8 runs on the board. What a beginning. What an opening stroke there for Ravni. Really well done on that first ball. Also, more importantly, the timing at which she actually hit the ball. That was impeccable. Again, big shot. A small little fumble at mid-wicket. Satya wants to. That is good running between the wickets. So 10 runs already there for Ravni. She needs to go back and take strike. She was thinking it is just a 1, but she needs to go back and take strike. Let's look at that 4. Once again, the first ball that she played, Ravni, she was also opening for India against Nepal. Again, straight towards the covers region. Another 2 runs. Right, sir. So, this is all happening. Ravni has come out and probably just run away with this. And all credits to Satyavati for the running between the wickets. First ball was a boundary. Yeah, this was the first ball that Ravni faced. She hit it towards that square leg for a boundary, so that was 8. And after that, Satyavati has ran 2 runs, so that means 4 in 2 more balls. So that's 8 plus 8, 16 runs of Ravni, and now a couple of more runs. Lovely batting and also good thinking from Satyavati. Lets that wide one go. Andhra Pradesh have jumped to 94. And Ravni, she's come out and scored what, 18 in 4 deliveries. Wow. First ball boundary, and then all those couple runs that's been running in very nicely from Satyavati. And this is called thinking captaincy. This is called a thinking player. I think that's a white ball again. Simudas under pressure. It's been a costly over for the Centurion, the captain. "21 runs in this over already, and Simudas has a couple of more deliveries to finish up. Slow ball. Plays on the reverse towards deep backward of point for a single. "97 now for Andhra, and I'm sure if there is a chance for the second run to be taken, Satya will run in. Right, last ball. Nice sound that made. Will Satyavati come back for a second? Yes, yes she will. Good running again. 4 more runs on the board. So that's 100 for Andhra Pradesh in the 8th over. Costly over this for Rajasthan from Simudas. All balls down to Satyavati's running. 8 overs, 101 for 2. there's a big jump up that's happened when Ravni has come out for Andhra. As I said, she was opening the innings against Nepal. Against Nepal, she was actually opening the Indian innings, and now she's come in at number 4 for Andhra. Of course, Venki, the coach of Andhra, actually believing in Chandrakala ahead of Ravni. So Chandrakala was sent in to open the innings along with Satyavati. Now Satyavati just needs to do what she does best. Simple. Put Ravni back on strike as much as possible. That's what she'll do. Big field changes happening. Vice captain bringing herself back into the attack. Simranjeet, first over costed 13. Nice shot towards deep square leg. Again, there is Khushbu, so no problem. Now, where will the field find themselves? Because once again, it is Ravni. She has already scored 22 of 5. What Rajasthan needs to stop is stop that second run from Satyavati. That is what is happening. It's not Ramya who's initiating that. It is Satyavati who's pushing Ramya. There, they've had a eye contact. Again, Ramya and Satyavati, they've just had an eye contact saying if there's a chance, let's go for the second one. I think they will steal a bye. Let's look at this. Think there's no bat involved. Yeah, buys, that is only one. Quicker delivery from Simran. On that occasion, just watch this. Yeah, no bat involved. Right. Between the shoes. Therefore, Ravni buys. Rajasthan will be happy because they've had Ravni off strike, but Satyavati, nice cut shot towards deep backward of point. Couple of runs again. Look at that running between the wickets. Satyavati always pushing their strength levels little more higher and higher always. Both Ramya and Satyavati have ran well. I think this was a unnecessary effort from Satyavati. Look at that. She's just now crouching and bending and gathering her breath back. She came back for the second run just for a single. Straight back to Simran. Dot ball. Nice shot. And again, Khushbu. It just makes life very tough for herself. Let's look at that on the replay. Not a right way to field the ball. Very strong player, but when it, I think, comes to fitness level, she needs to still improve a lot. Watch this. Gets into a very awkward position. She needs to understand she needs to be away from injuries like that. She needs to put up a little more effort on her fitness, because remember we were talking Khushbu as a batter being in the Indian side, but all the more now it is important to be fit as well as a fielder, as a B2 player, and all that culminates together. That's where you'll get the India cap. 9 overs gone, 108 for 2. Kushbu comes into the attack for her second over. Nice shot outside the off stump. There was room that was being provided. Satyavati will get a couple of runs towards deep backward of point. Very well played shot, that one. There was that room that was being provided, and good effort there from Simranjeet at deep backward of point. Nicely played away towards deep backward of square leg now for a single. And good to see Simranjeet thinking in terms of the situation of the game. She's brought herself and Kushbu back, two strong players. Three overs, 44 already the B1 bowlers have conceded. So had to bring out the B2 players, the stronger bowlers. Another couple of runs for Ravni and Andhra. So the thinking is right. Only they would have wanted Chandrakala to stay on instead of that hit wicket. Small little discussion. Three more deliveries. They can have a discussion after that three balls. White ball, white ball. Oh, again, they will steal a bye with that. So, oh God, that's two wides. Behind the stumps, you need to be a little more careful. Look at this. Why? I don't understand. Tara was standing so deep behind. She was in that position for Simranjeet, but when Kushbu is bowling slower compared to Simran. Needs to be a little more up to the stumps. Right, time for checking out what is actually happening there in Delhi with the lovely photos that has been given to us. That is Ajay Reddy, the man who is receiving the Arjuna Award today at Rashtrapati Bhavan in Delhi with Dr. G.K. Mahantesh, first ever player to get the Arjuna Award for the blind cricket. Very proud moment for Cabby and of course Samarthanam Trust and also the entire nation, where he becomes the first player for the visually impaired in terms of cricket to get the Arjuna Award. And just have a look at what his coat is all about, his blazer. I think it's got that symbol of the Arjuna Award, the emblem, the logo. Let's come back live. We'll keep showing you that pic quite often now. Very marginal on the no ball, but again Tara behind the stumps. Let's go off a bye. That was a very quick delivery. They will steal two byes. Oh God. Rajasthan needs to actually tighten things up. No ball, is it? Okay. Let's look at that on the replay once again. I thought it was a marginal one. White ball. This is not going right for Rajasthan. No ball and a two, and now a wide delivery. What is happening out there? Ravni, I think, has got a little bit of a bat on that one. She's showing the gloves. Yeah, she's showing the gloves to the umpire. Yeah, 2 more runs added to the total. 121 for 2. Stroked away towards deep. Fine leg for another single. It's been a very good run chase, especially from the captain, Satyavati. Then when Ravni has come out, she supported Satyavati very well. And last delivery coming up. And after this, there'll be a drinks break. Nice shot towards mid-on. Will Satyavati come back for a second? She thought about it, but no. She'll be happy for a single. So that's 2 more runs on the board. 124 for 2 after 10 overs. We'll slip into a short little drinks break. And we will leave you in the drinks break with the visuals of the Arjuna Award, the photos that has been sent in. Ajay Reddy, of course, will be a proud player today. I'm so very happy and proud as well. One of our very close friends is receiving that Arjuna Award along with Dr. G.K. Mahantesh there right in front of Rashtrapati Bhavan in Delhi. And this will stay for a very, very long time. It will stay forever in the hearts and minds, and of course becomes a big, big motivation to everybody. Simran resuming after that drinks break. 1 run short as well in that running between the wickets, in that hurry to probably get that extra run. Going in with that run short. Satyavati, the captain, on 40 now. It's been a very good day for, I think, the captains and the vice captains to perform well. Good shot again towards that deep backward of square leg. Kushbu will keep the batters down to 1 now. Off the bat, couple of more runs towards that short third fielder. Muskan, that short third position. No, this is not what is expected of. It was just 1. They've converted that into 2, so that is 4 runs on the board with the overthrow. Right. See, with the bat, it was just 1. And then with Muskan going in with the overthrows, right, there was a problem. There, nobody to collect the ball, nobody to collect the ball, and Satyavati says, come on, Ramya, what are you waiting for? Let's go run in. So that's 4 runs added to the total. Simran is not happy with that. Again, Ravni strokes it towards point. This time only 1. Again overthrows. I was just saying only 1 and being quiet, but Rajasthan is giving away extra runs. 4 more runs on the board again. Oh God. See, it just goes straight to the fielder and nobody to back up. That's been the problem. Sita with the throw, nobody to back up. Tara again removes her gloves off first, but then doesn't come in to cover the ball on the throw. Four runs, can that only be a 1 now? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Single only, so 2 more runs to the board. And strike, rather I should say, Ravni is off strike for Rajasthan's good time. Single to Tara behind the stumps. Chaman has come in as a B1 bowler for Rajasthan. Problems are plenty for Rajasthan for sure. This is just the 4th over for the B1 bowlers. Already the B1 bowlers are proven very costly for Rajasthan, both Simudas and Saloni. Chaman, she needs to pull things back, at least keep it tight and don't give away extra runs, and especially Ramni now. Whatever Simudas and Simranjeet did to Andhra. Andhra is doing it in the similar fashion with Ravni and Satyavati. Of course, the captain, Satyavati. Vice captain Ramya. Yeah, she's running there for Ravni. Another wide, another wide. This is what I was trying to say. She needs to just keep it tight instead of bowling wide deliveries. And all that effort that was being put with the bat from Rajasthan, they've probably not kept up that pressure in the field and with the ball. They've been a little lackluster, they've been a little casual in those overthrows, and they've allowed Satyavati to take runs at ease. Lovely shot, good timing, that's running away towards that deep square leg boundary. 8 more runs for Ravni. And I think that is now what Rajasthan will really not want to see again and again. This is the second time that she's scoring a boundary. Big shot, same direction. And she goes towards that deep square leg region for another boundary. What a player. What a strong, strong player. And I'm so happy that both Simudas and Ravni both play for India as the B1 players. Two more. So that means, I think, bro, 50 for Ravni. With that 2 runs, she's reached 50. There she raises her bat and celebrates. And why not? Half the credit, probably at least say 40% of the credit for her 50 should be given to Satyavati, where she has converted that ones into twos very quickly and accumulated 4 runs instead of just 2. Again a big shot, again that ball is in the gap, that's running away towards that fine leg region. Boundary number 2, so that's 8 more runs. 3 times Ravni has done it. And yes, the Andhra team can have the dance going on outside the boundary ropes. Bad delivery wide down the leg side, and Ravni waited for it. Stroked it very nicely. Placement beating Kushbu there at backward of square leg towards deep fine. All the dance, yeah, that is much needed. In the gap at deep mid-wicket. 4 more runs now to the total. And Simranjeet and Kushbu, of course, are being tested. 2 best fielders of Rajasthan on the boundary ropes. Have been made to run left, right. And they have not been able to stop the ball. Last ball of the over coming up. Swept away again. Kushbu will be tested, but she will not stop Satyavati from coming back for the second run. So 4 more runs again on the board. Costly. Chaman's first over. No, come on, that's another run that's been taken. So that's 6 more. I think they've ran 3. If I'm not wrong, they've really ran 3. Oh, what lovely running between the wickets. 6 runs. So that's 33 runs from this Chaman over. Costly over. And there you see Ravi He's a man who's there to motivate the whole team along with Loki, the coach. And let's see the dance that was just being done from the same man. Yeah, there you go. He's just dancing across, whistling away, dancing away. And look at that, when the boundaries were being scored, he's a happy, happy man. Beautiful. Nice to see Andhra enjoying themselves. And why not? When this sort of a batting display has been right in front. Four overs, 73 runs. That's been scored off the Rajasthan B1 bowlers. I think now they'll have to forget about the other 4 overs. Simran and Khushbu, I think they'll have to bowl because this might not go all the way. If Satyavati and Ravni are there, 2 more runs to the board. 2 more, that means 35 more needed. Down the leg side. Again, I think there was some bat involved, or is it a wide? We'll have to wait for the umpire signal. Buys, he says. Buys. Now that's what is needed. 34 or 46. Quicker delivery, huge appeal, gone! That's the breakthrough Simran wanted and Rajasthan really wanted. Ravni. And that ball was striking Ravni right in front of the middle stump. Let's look at that dismissal once again. Big wicket. Simran doing it for her team, the vice captain. Pace and target right on front. And yes, it was crashing into middle and leg stump. Huge appeal again from Simranjeet. And look at that confident appeal, yeah, there, and then that celebration. Much needed. Big wicket. Ravni goes down, and Ramya also runs with disappointment. What an innings. Lovely innings there from Ravni. That brings Priyanka into the middle at number 5. 34 more needed. Can Rajasthan sniff a comeback? 34 of 45. Wide deliveries won't do it. And these extra runs that's been taken away also won't do it. So that's 2 wides. Can they run another one? They've been a little sloppy on the field. That's resulted in a little bit of a flop show there from Rajasthan. Whatever they did on the field with the bat was heroic, but with the ball in the field, little sloppy, especially those overthrows allowing Satyavati to come back for extra runs and then conceding a lot of runs for the B1 bowlers. 4 overs, 73 is too much. 2 more runs straight towards that deep square leg region. What an innings from Satyavati. Of course, Ravni taking all the limelight with those boundary hitting capabilities, but don't forget, Satyavati was the one pushing Ramya for those extra runs. Whole team effort. Captain leading from the front on 45 now. White ball will not touch it. Tara needs to be a little more cautious. Tara needs to be attentive. She needs to be cautious as well. She's let go a lot behind the stumps. It's another extra run, so Rajasthan have some problems that they need to sort out very quickly. Straight to Simran. Dot ball. Straight towards square leg for another single only. $13 overs gone, 180 for 3, 27 more needed. 27 of 42 deliveries. Muskan, she comes in, very less number of runs to save for Rajasthan. Straight shot towards square leg, and now I think Rajasthan have realized that Tara behind the stumps is not probably working out, so that's why they've gone to, I think, Kushbu with the gloves. Yeah, Kushbu's there with the gloves now. Number 10. So that is a bit of a problem for Rajasthan. The wicket keeping, the fielding, the throwing, Kushbu's fitness, everything. They need to sort it out very, very soon. Because remember, in those 4 groups, what a shot! What a lovely shot! Kushbu went towards her right, but the ball went towards the left. Boundary for Satyavati. Moves to 49 with that one. I was just saying, Tara behind the stumps probably did not work out. And nothing wrong from Kushbu. It's only Satyavati's brilliance. Probably she realized Kushbu going towards her right and then placed it very, very fine towards the left of Kushbu in getting that boundary. 49 for the Andhra captain. Amazing innings. With amusement, of course, she's given us those brilliant moments as well. Brilliant moments in running between the wickets when Ramni was there. That will give Satyavati her 50. 50 for the Andhra captain. What a fabulous innings from her. Again, stroking that ball behind the stumps. Tara, Kushbu, whoever comes behind the stumps, I think Rajasthan will not like what has happened. Yeah, big discussion that is remaining in the post-match presentation as Satyavati celebrates her 50. Much deserving, much needed 50 as well for her. So as I was saying, 4 groups in this IndusInd Bank Women Nationals. So only the top team from each group goes through. Andhra have already won their first match. So all the more important that they will probably be very confident of going through. Karnataka, hey, they are in a strong position. They are playing against Maharashtra. 194 for 4 is what Karnataka put up, and Maharashtra are struggling 37 for 7. They're struggling with 7 more overs to go. And they need 158, which is a a big mountainous task to score in 42 deliveries. So Karnataka probably will go out there and win their second match. It looks like they will go out there and win it. Satyavati again strokes towards that deep third region. And I think we'll go for a boundary as well. That's a 4. There, watch this. She slides in, keeps her leg over the ropes, takes the ball, boundary as well. As I was saying, Karnataka probably will go out there and win their second match. Andhra will almost in touching distance. 13 only needed against Rajasthan. So it was all happening. And Delhi, I'll tell you what, 65 for 2. They are playing against Tamil Nadu. Delhi won the toss, elected to bat first. 13 runs only, and Simudas is coming back into the attack. So Simudas, 2 overs 34 is what she has given away. And now Kushbu realizes that she needs to come up to the stumps and says here for Simudas to probably bowl right on target. Priyanka scores that run towards that deep square leg region. Again a misfield from Simranjeet. Right, they're putting their shoulders down. Not right for Rajasthan. Strong shot, strong stroke towards that deep square leg region from Priyanka. And there, Simran, misfield. You don't see that often. You don't see that often at all from the vice captain of Rajasthan. She's very, very strong. Misfields can cost you the match. Wide delivery again. This is just the 5th over from the B1 bowlers, remember. Prior to this, 4 overs, 73 runs. Was what Rajasthan had given away. Again, on the pads. Nicely played away towards that deep backward of square leg. Again, a couple of more runs for Andhra. They're doing it in very, very cool and calm manner. Just 8 runs more needed. Behind the stumps is being placed very nicely and will reach the boundary as well. Priyanka is also joining hands in the party and says, okay, let me also contribute in a bigger way. Nice reverse shot that was being played and towards that deep third region. 4 is what is needed. Andhra have been very good in those boundary scoring deliveries, boundary scoring shots. Dot ball. Finally, something there to cheer for Simudas. Of course, she would have been really elated when she scored that century, but now I think that elevation would have deflated a little. She would have actually now sulked into that bad feeling of losing a match. Even after scoring 206, Andhra have come out and chased it like Lionesses and Tigresses. No problem at all in that run chase. Again, that's been placed towards backward of point with the river shot. Couple more runs definitely will be added to the total. 2 runs away only now, Andhra. If Rajasthan had to go back and think about this match, it will only be their fielding effort, which has been a problem. Of course, the B1 bowlers also conceding a lot of runs. Played away towards square leg. Scores are level. I think the winning run will come into the captain's kitty. Or we'll have to wait for that next over, is it? Yes. 15 overs gone. 206 for 3. Five overs, 89 runs is what the B1 bowlers have given away. And I think Tara will come in to bowl this over. The wicketkeeper, of course, wicket-keeping skills not really contributing anything to the team. Oh, she slips as well. And that is the winning runs for Andhra Pradesh. They win this very comfortably with that 7 wicket victory, I think, for Andhra. Big victory. If they run in to celebrate. Humongous victory. Winning runs, of course, being scored by the captain. Priyanka also doing really well. Andhra Pradesh won by 7 wickets. And we'll join you soon with the post-match presentation, along with the next match's toss as well. The next match, of course, Chandigarh and Haryana. We will come back with the toss, and then we will also see this match's post-match's presentation. Stay on with us. I'm Navin Shori.